Welcome back, everybody. Sometimes when we dey listen to some propagandas, I think they funny because when you dey lie, every time you dey lie, and the lies when you dey lies to your people, the lies no dey make any sense again. You go try to stop lying or take another direction. Reason why Funky dey talk this thing be say the Niger government or their army people, we don't know who they make all these claims, whether they make, because their claims they too bogus. And they don't make any sense anymore to anybody. The news they tell us say Boko Haram 603 repentant fighters set to rejoin the society. You get 603 Boko Harams set to rejoin the society. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make one point to people who come from the south. These people, when they use truck, they bring our side. All of them na Boko Haram and herdsmen people. All of them na ISWAP people. Nothing like Alamajiri people where they claim say them be Alamajiri. Now their pictures I go put here. So that everybody go they confirm waiting we did this platform. They do. Everybody go they confirm waiting with the teller. These people when they release all of them, now the people when they bring come Southeast when one fight for them. Now this news, they make me, they confirm them to all my fans today. I shed tears when I see this news. 603 Boko Haram fighters set to rejoin the society. After, then when be the army people, then when be the Nigerian government people, then they come out, they claim to us, say, now Boko Haram, then they kill. You got one news yesterday, they said they killed 1,000 people. Another one, they said they killed 115 people. We go bring all the whole news in this platform so that my viewers go see waiting Nigerian government that they do. People want they tell us, say, Una kill 1,000 of them within 6 weeks. Una come again, come tell us, say, Una kill 1,000 of them. Kill many bandit, 400 here, 1,000 there, 1,000 there. This fight not the finish. The same people. Una they come, they tell us, say, Una one carry go set free. Say because they don't repent. How Una take no say these people don't repent? Which level, which model Una take no say these people don't repent? And at the end of the day, when I don't come lie to Nigerian people, Una go carry this group of people, go dump in the southeastern part of the country, make that they unleash hell on our people. The people, I repeat, when Dangote truck, they bring come southeast. The people, when these people they claim say they be Alamajiri people. Now today, Funkidi confirm and say these people, all of them are herdsmen and Boko Haram and the ISWAP. And they claim this thing with confidence. So if Nigerian government they talk say not be Boko Haram or say them be Alamajiri people, make them prove them. Why they not stop these people not to come in inside the southern part of the country? Why it can't be say people when they tell us say una they kill every now and then? Now the people when they tell us say una won't release now, they are set to be released to rejoin the society. That is the language where they use here. Truly, these people when they bring come, now the Boko Haram and the herdsmen and also the ISWAP people, the Islamic states of West Africa province, killers, blood-letting men, that they bring come. So I go read a little bit so that all of us must to understand this game when the so-called presidency, the so-called Buhari, when on the support, on will say these people, then be evil people. Now then use Alamajiri take rig election. Now that they tell us in Alamajiri, how can 25 years old be Alamajiri? How can 18 years old be Alamajiri? How can 30 years old, 45 years old be Alamajiri people, ladies and gentlemen? Una go bring them come from where una bring them come. Now, I mean, has in the Alamajiri people where they claim. The Alamajiri that don't overwhelm them. Eh? Alamajiri people when they don't take rig election. Sometimes they be like 8 years, 9 years old. Now him they tell us say, these able-bodied men when they bring into the southeastern part of the country and the south, according to the way one they call them, or you can call it south in general, they claim see them the Alamajiri people. How come? Look at the Boko Haram that they tell us see, they won't just release 603 of them. Even that they brag. The government they brag. Put the soldiers they brag. Who said they won't release them? They don't repent. How come? How they take repent? They have been surrounding in droves of late, and their stories of recruitment and surrender have been outlandish as they are interviewing. Many of them narrated that the heat from the firepower of the military was becoming unbearable. Now the army people they explain to us so. People want una claim say una they kill. If a terrorist, somebody want be a terrorist do something, ladies and gentlemen, what thing that they do to that person? A terrorist when don't terrorize, when don't kill thousands of people, una capture them. What thing that they do to that person? Kidnappers go kidnap. Una they talk, so una they arrest them. Una go lock them up now. Give them prison sentence. According to the way one of they claim. Whether or not they release them from Kidi, now still know that one. Okay, armed robbers, what they claim say them be armed robbers. Then go rob finish. Sometimes una they kill them, sometimes una they jail them. Whether or not they release them from Kidi, no know. But a terrorist, una go capture them. Una go feed them. Una go release them. Una go integrate them into the public. This is nonsense, ladies and gentlemen. This is nonsense. Many of them have narrated that the heat from the fire power of the military was becoming unbearable. They also spoke about the promises that were made that encouraged them to join terrorist group only to find out the end that they were empty promises. Their tales were laden with regret. According to the army people, these were former fighters of the terrorist group Boko Haram and its Islamic State of West African province ISWAP affiliates operating in the northeast of Nigeria and the Lake Chad basin, bordering Nigeria with Chad and Niger. The former fighters narrated how military offensive on their former hideout and camps had been so much so that divisions not only broke out among their erstwhile commanders, many of them were also eager to surrender, while their families, especially women and children, whom they had all along used as human shades in Sambisa forest and other hideouts and camps, were now being dumped and abandoned to enable them escape. They cited the dumping of 33 women and 39 children, totaling 72 at Ningela town near Sambisa forest as an example. The military collaborated their stories, citing the killing of late 19 emir or commanders of the BHT ISWAP terrorist group by troops compelled to a total of 18 emirs killed between January and March 20. Indeed, the numbers of ISWAP fighters surrounding here recently, according to the military, increased by the day, with 11 of them throwing in the towel on May 11, 2020 in Adamawa State. Meanwhile, 603 surrendered Boko Haram fighters were claimed to have repented, screened, and profiled, and undergoing de-radicalization under Operation State Corridor, and are due to pass out in June 2020 before being reintegrated into the society. Ladies and gentlemen, already 280 surrounded repentant terrorists have successfully undergone the program and have been reintegrated into the society. 25 of these numbers are from Niger and have been repatriated to their country. Speaking on why they decide to surrender, many of the surrendered fighters, they tell you, these people, they are even bragging. Fighters that they tell you, see them be fighters. People when go thief banana for market, you know, they kill them. This one are people when don't take souls, lives, innocent children, innocent women, innocent brothers and sisters. Una they reintegrate them. They rehabilitate them. They put them in the street. They tell us una don't already do 280 before. This one is 603. Una won't do waiting. Speaking on why they decided to surrender, many of the surrendered fighters told Sunday Vanguard that the heat from the firepower of the Nigerian army was becoming unbearable. Deceit constantly Air Force bombardment in daytime and in the night. Also of note was the artillery bomb fired from afar from ground troop to neutralize Boko Haram fighters' tactics of ambush and catching troops unaware. Some of the former fighters confessed that they had seen the deceit of their commanders, who endorsed them with promises of wives and money. But when we joined, we found out there were no wives and money was not forthcoming. Rather, they were die-hard female BHT members who provided sex and could not be married. So, after returning from any expedition, you could have sex at random with any woman, one of them said. Also, whatever the BHT commander sent us as foot soldiers to go and attack villages and traders in market and loot money or other logistic needs, and we returned. The commanders would corner everything and give us only pottery cash from what we had brought while taking the large chunk. A military officer said about 396 BHT ISWAP fighters had been killed and 100 escaped with various degree of gunshot wound over the past 5 weeks. Besides, the officer said there were several other fighters, including key leaders, believed to have been killed by air bombardment, but whose remains could not be located. During the visit by the Air Marshal Sadwick Abubakar, Air Chief to Lafiadole Theatre Air Task Force Commander, Air Commodore Precious Amidu was quoted as saying this feat was achieved in 889 air interdiction. Ladies and gentlemen, this their too much narrative is too much now. It's getting too much to me, and the more I am reading, the more I'm getting worried. And these people, when they claim say they don't repent, that the people they bring come from the southeastern part of the country, una go see their pictures today. Una go see these people today. The evil when the army people and the so-called dead Buhari's people, APC people, they cause against the southeastern part of the country. Maybe because of their political differences. But we don't see any political differences because at the same time all of them they do. That's why we tell us, see, these people from the southeastern part of the country or from the south in general, all of them they collaborate with the whole thing when they happen in that south. Then they collaborate with the northerners. You cannot tell me, say, those people when we see in the truck when they bring come, say, them be Alamajiri people. You cannot tell me, say, these people when on a one release, say, not be southeast or they carry them go. 603 people. That the one set free. See, they don't already, they okay. They don't do everything. They don't de-radicalize them. You know, now they won't integrate them into the society. Killers, murderers, ladies and gentlemen. Where did they kill without looking face? Na him, army, Nigerian soldiers, and the APC government. That's the thing where they do. One love, everybody.